What's up, squad? Ooh, there's an echo. That's why I always do sound check. Put your aliens in the chat if you can hear me, clearly, and we will get ready. We will get started in just a second.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
Get ready. I'm ready. Are you ready? What's up, squad? What's up? What's up? Biggie, leave my feet alone, Lord. Hey, Biggie, please stop. Please stop. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. What's up, squad? What is up? I'm sorry I yelled in y'all ear. Hey, everybody can hear me. Shout out to Jackie. What's up, y'all? See these people in the green? These are my channel sponsors. We got our Patreons in here. We got our members in here. We got our Facebook in here. Everybody is here. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Hey, and you see my mods in the building. C. Patterson, Princess AG, Jazzbell might even be in there somewhere. I don't know. You said the poinsettias it made. I honestly forgot to throw them away. They hanging on. They're gonna be petrified in a minute. They just gonna be frozen in time. But yeah, we gonna see how long they last. We gonna see. Y'all count the leaves before it's over. All the leaves may be gone because they be gone after Christmas. Now y'all see these thumbnails. I be trying to come up with something that not a whole lot of people are talking about. I know everybody talking about Wendy Williams. Everybody talk about the Tasha K, the Cardi B, the this, the that, the da 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 da. So I be trying to look up stuff where I'm like, let me talk about something different. Okay. Let me talk about a little bit different stuff. Okay. So tonight's show, who we got on the thumbnail, child? We got Kierra Sheard. I don't even know that lady. I know she's saying gospel, but she has said some things that people have been conversing about online, and I thought it would be a good conversation to have. We have Thandiwe Newton. Y'all know Thandie Newton, the actress. She been apologizing for her light skinned privilege, and we have AJ Johnson. Y'all remember AJ from Baby Boy? She played the mama on Baby Boy, honey. She's still looking good, fit and fine and 50, honey. And she said she did some things on her 50th birthday that she has never done before. And I'm like, what you had did, girl? But we gonna talk about that. Also, what didn't make the thumbnail. Look, shout out to our former mayor of Atlanta, Keisha Lance Bottoms. Y'all heard about Keisha Lance Bottoms has a new job, honey. Y'all was talking about the lady was going to work at the Walgreens. Y'all thought she was gonna be selling prescription drugs or something. Then somebody said she was gonna be at Walmart or Walgreens corporate or something. I was like, why is y'all lying on our mayor like that? She did not say she was doing any of that. She said that that y'all do too much and that nobody listens to her when she tells y'all to wear y'all mask and stay inside. So she was like, listen, if y'all not gonna listen to me, what the heck did y'all vote me in this office for? Now Keisha Lance Bottoms is on the move, honey. She is headed to CNN. She's gonna be a new commentator over at CNN, honey. And I'm like, yes, former Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms. Salute to her Black excellence, honey. Hold on, I'm trying to pull up her Instagram. Hold on, Instagram. Bam, there she is right there. Keisha Bottoms. I'm gonna put in her whole name. She said, I am thrilled. She said, hold on, share it now. Now, people, y'all know I am flying solo today. Okay, I had gave Carl the night off. He's not fired, but he's off today. I am thrilled to officially announce that I have joined CNN as political commentator. As a FAMU student, I applied for the coveted VJ program at CNN and didn't get in. To now join the team nearly 30 years later is a reminder that a dream deferred is never a dream denied. And also her caption, honey, them captions be getting us. Her caption said, we often wonder why things don't happen on our time. perhaps if it did, we wouldn't be prepared. We couldn't appreciate the opportunity, or even maybe we just aren't ready to show up as the best version of ourselves. Trust the timing of everything. Just because it's not happening now doesn't mean it never will. Can I get an amen? Amen. Keisha Lance Bottoms. Amen. Amen. Can we get an amen in the chat? Y'all better throw up the amen sign, which is really the high five sign for Keisha Lance Bottoms. Yes. Shout out to our former mayor. She was doing the dang thing. Listen, I voted for Keisha Lance Bottoms. I also voted for Andre. But there's that. Hold on, y'all. I think, am I blurry? I shouldn't be blurry, but if I am blurry, y'all let me know. Yes. Hey, Ahova, how y'all doing? Amen. Amen. Look, slow and steady wins the race. That's what y'all be telling me, how all these people been exceeding me and surpassing me and doing all these things. And I've been here 15 years. Can't nobody take my years away from me. Okay? Okay. And I'm still here. And so I'm here. I know it turn around to me every single time. I'm such a narcissist. Next, yes, y'all go ahead, come on in and share this video as you come in, if you wouldn't mind, and also go ahead and like this video. Okay, you said my microphone is breaking up. Hold on, let me see what's happening. Can y'all hear me? Let me know. Can y'all hear me? I'm freezing up. Hold on, what do people say? Hold on, am I freezing? Why am I freezing? I better not be freezing. Ooh, child. I'm in the matrix. I'm in the matrix. Let's all say a collective prayer for my Wi-Fi. Because I'm not connected to Wi-Fi. I'm actually hardwired into the thing. I should be fine. It say I'm fine up there. And it say I'm fine right here. Am I fine now? Let me know. I'm good. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you so much. Somebody tell me I'm good. Technical difficulty, you freezing and doing the most. Oh, not doing the most. That's what we do over here. We do the most. Okay. I'm good now. Okay. Good, good, good. Press a one if you see me. Press a one if you see me. Let me know. Let me know. Because I don't see no problems over here right now. I saw it blurred for a second. Now I should be good. Okay. All right, I'm fine. Yes. Okay. Anyway, y'all just getting his like. Okay. I know. Listen, I know y'all like, who is these people we talking about? But Kierra Sheard, she actually made some comments about what she would do if her girlfriends came over for a visit, and she just got married and everything. She's a newlywed, and she said that, listen, my mama always told me that you don't have your girlfriends in your house around your man. Now, I listen, she said she is not side-eyeing her friends or side-eyeing her man. She said she ain't had no problems, but to keep everything safe, she says that if her friends come to visit, she does not mind putting them up in a hotel. So that then sparked a huge debate online. It's like, ladies, would you let your bestie come and spend the night, or those of you who are married? See, those of you who are single probably can't have this conversation. I was married for 10 years. That's a whole nother story. But those of you who are married, y'all let me know. Is there a such thing as boundaries when it comes to your friends and your man? Y'all can hang out together, but do you want her spending the night and stuff? Because look, I didn't watch too many Tyler Perry plays and stuff, and I know the best friend and the husband always find a way to hook up. That's on Tyler Perry films and stuff. But I don't know about real life, but it's not like it can't happen. What y'all think? You said your mom said the same thing, ATLien. Okay. Let me see what else y'all saying. You saying yes? Oh my God, your hair. My hair ain't got nothing to do with this. Thank you so much for the super sticker. You said Michelle. You killing this look. Thank you so much, John Edwards. I appreciate you. You said you got a couple of friends that can stay. Okay. But listen, it's the people you least expect. I know about girl code, but listen, they talk about they wouldn't let Portia stay over her house. Would y'all let Portia stay over your man? You don't know what your girlfriends may be thinking. You don't know what your man may be thinking. I'm just saying, we love them and all, but listen, you said it happened to you. It happened to a close friend of mine. Listen, it didn't happen to me. My husband cheated, but he didn't cheat one of my friends. Thank the Lord, because I probably would have strangled one of my friends. But anyway, that's a whole other story. Because how you gonna lose your husband and your friend? That's gotta be, whew. Because if you lose your husband and your friend, your heart be broken. You ain't got nobody to vent with, to hang out with, to go out and drink with. I don't want to lose both of them now. I can lose one or the other. Anywho, he said not peach juice. He said hotel motel. Okay, well, apparently, after the backlash, everybody's been talking about it. And so you said no spending the night, Paul. Okay. Everybody's been talking about it. And Kierra has responded actually. Okay, let me read this article. Okay. She said the singer and actress recently revealed one of her rules of her home includes asking friends not to sleep overnight for the safety of her marriage with her husband, Jordan Carey. No, I'm sorry, Jordan Kelly. Kierra's comments about her marital rules were reduced. Ah, my feet are being attacked. Hold on, go away. Excuse me. Kierra's comments about her marital rules were reduced to a soundbite shared from her interview with Page Six, where she said, "Hold on, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I don't care how good you trust them or whatever it is. I'm very mindful and careful. I would buy a friend a hotel room before I let them stay at my house," she told the publication. And here is a picture of she and her husband. Hold on, let me share this screen for y'all. I'm on too many different computers, Lord. Share, 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 share. Hold on. That's a picture of Kierra and her husband. He cute, she cute. Okay, but I mean, it is what it is. So she said that you need to respect her boundaries. Other things that she said, hold on. She said, unfortunately, once her comments hit social media, Kierra was criticized for being insecure in her marriage and friendships. A lot of people on Twitter were saying things like Kierra Sheard making her friends spend the night at a hotel and not her home because she got a husband is why so many women lose friends when they're in a relationship. That SHIT is insecure as F and hard to ignore. The singer has since responded to clarify that her comments did not come out of thin air. The gospel songstress shared the full interview clip where she was asked about the topic, and she lamented against claims that she's insecure. What she said in full was, nowadays healthy boundaries seem like insecurity and distrust to some. However, for those who like the truth, here's the full video. So many who are reaching and making juicy headlines for clouts. I'm blessed to have a husband and friends who I trust. My family and friends are most welcome in my home, and they know who they are. I remain prayerful and strategic in everything that I do, and so should you. Be encouraged to discern well because common sense ain't so common these days. Okay. She also ended her statement by doubling down on the importance of protecting homes, husband, children's, and careers, and implied that it's something that people with intelligence will understand. Oh, she's throwing shade. She said, so protect your homes, husband, children, careers, and more. You'll avoid a lot of mistakes and trauma. Since we are in a cancel culture, some haven't mastered diplomacy. It's considered phony or fake. So some are considered quote unquote associates rather than friends. But until we grow in relational intelligence, we won't understand fundamentals like this. Oh, child. Oh, child. What y'all think? What? Oh, let me take this down. What do y'all think? You said Kierra's mother is a vocal inspiration. Okay. Kierra said it's always a Motel 6 around. If somebody want to cheat, they're going to cheat. Okay. They're going to cheat whether they stay in the house or out the house. But I guess, better safe than sorry. I don't know. She pretty but insecure. How you know she insecure? A lot of women feel that way. A lot of people feel that way. Especially listen, I want to hear from the married people, not the single people. I want to hear from the married people. Do you leave your women at the house with your man? Let me know. Friends, foes, associates, whatever. Do you leave your women alone at the house with your man? So her husband has cheated on her in the past. He can't be trusted. People nowadays label disagreement as insecurity. Okay. I do not care what people do in their marriage. She can establish whatever boundaries she wants. Okay. Well, Charlie said, "That's why I'm single." Okay, too much pressure. It's not an insecurity, it's respecting boundaries. I can agree with you. I can agree with you. Like sometimes, people have experience in their past lives. They live and learn. Look, some friends that stabbed you in the back, who knows? Some relationships have stabbed you in the back. It doesn't mean that this one will, but sometimes you live, you grow, and you live to tell the tale. You know what I mean? And then you decide to do things a little differently. So maybe she decided this time this is what she's doing. But for this relationship, I am never allowing any of my friends to stay over, and I get them a room. It is what it is. You said y'all didn't see cold soul food, cousin Faith. Okay, soul food, and I told you them Tyler Perry plays is always somebody man with somebody woman, and the husband be cheating with the friend, and the friend be over here still going out hanging out with the friend. And you be like, "Oh, child, make my heart hurt. If it was me, child, oh, what would you do?" Anywho, I'm digressing. Put a one in the chat if you agree with Miss Chia. Would you would you get, I mean, she said she would get them a hotel room. She didn't say they couldn't come to visit. She just said she don't want you staying overnight up under her roof. What's wrong with you said trust issues. Is that what it is? Oh, damn. That's your past, child. I got some stories too. I got some stories too. Just like Monique and Grandpa better get her pocketbook. What? Okay, you with her, you with her. Okay, all the single ladies, all the single now y'all the married women saying, hell no, the single women saying that don't make no sense. I can control myself. I can stay over Sally house with her husband. Anywho, I'm digressing. She ain't wrong. Okay. Cousin Faith and cousin Ebony. Oh, okay. Trust issues. Well, there's that. There's that. Well, I guess this is the relationship show tonight because I'm talking about all these relationship situations. Now, who should I go with? I'll go with AJ. AJ Johnson. AJ Johnson from I'm about to say Soul Food. Baby boy. Well, AJ has been speaking out because she said, she celebrated her 50th birthday and it was the best 50th birthday she ever had. Now, she's fit and fine and all of that. And, she has her own workout plan and she helps people become healthier and all that. But now she said, "Oh, wait, I thought she was 50. Lord, the lady is 58. I'm 8 years too late, child. I am 8 years too late." But she talking about her 50th birthday was her favorite because of some things she did on it. She set herself free. She set herself free on her 50th birthday. Let me show you what she looked like. Hold on, let me pull up her Instagram. How you pull it up now? Hold on. AJ Johnson. There she go right there. She was on lip service with Angela Yee and them. And look, and she looked like Kenya Moore right there. She looks good. Hold on. Let me put it up. Share the screen. Bam, bam, bam. AJ Johnson. Bam. Look, she looking like Kenya Moore right there. Somebody look, she got her ponytail. She all chocolate. She is fine. And she is not 50. She is 58. I'm up here thinking the lady just turned 50. Dang, I am behind the times. Well, anyway, AJ has said that on her 50th birthday, that was the best birthday ever. You remember her from Baby Boy House Party and all of that. And while a lot of us dread getting older, AJ is like, 50 is where it's at, honey. She sat down with the ladies of Angela Yee's Lip Service podcast last week, where the topic was threesomes. Threesomes. They said threesomes. 1, 2, and 3. I guess she was inviting some people into the bedroom. And so, according to their conversation, most heterosexual couples would involve one man and two women. Okay. One man, two women, because we don't need no sword fights, right? But AJ said in the interview that she had a different experience and it happened on her 50th birthday. And she said, hold up. She said, open about at the time she was doing the salsa with two guys at the same time. She said, I was never like with them together. They were flip flopping me. Lord Jesus, I'm reading this. Oh, it's the children up. Put the children to bed. They was flip flopping AJ. They was flip flopping her. Said one would please her, and then he passed her to the other. This was her best 50th birthday. I'm like, AJ, is this what's happening? And then she said, and one would kiss me, and then he would spin me around to the other. It was like a beautiful day. I am a square. It's official. I am a square. Okay, y'all do not judge me. I am a square. Square. It's square. It's this box I'm in. Anyway, she continued. It was like doing the salsa with two guys at the same time. It was romantic and sexy and never intertwined, but at the same time, I had both of them. She had two. Honey, two in the same room. She flipped over and got the other one. She flipped over and got the other one. They just had one. She had two. Anyway, the actress also made sure to clarify that things never got awkward. They didn't like. She said, well, all three of them going out to breakfast the next morning. She called them the Three Musketeers, Lord. If you want to watch it, you can watch it over on the YouTube Angela Yee's lip service where they talked about threesomes and stuff. They asked me about threesomes. I'd be sitting there twiddling my thumbs like, who? What had happened? It was me, him, and my dog was watching in the corner. That's about as far as I done got with a three. That's as far as I have gotten with a threesome. It was me and him, and Biggie jumped up and started licking my toes. I don't know, because my dog has a foot fetish. I don't know what's going on with him, but that's as far as it goes. I've never done it. I'm sorry. I'm scared. I'm the one at a time girl. Anywho, she enjoyed herself, and that's all that matters. There go the killjoy. There go the killjoy. Gotta come in here and tell everybody not to be judgmental and stuff. Am I getting blurry? Am I back? Hold on. I see my little thing went up. I don't know why it be going up and down like that. Hold on. Okay, it should be back. Am I back? Am I back? Am I back? Refresh. Am I back? Okay. Okay. You said yes. Established fun. She said she was 50. That was what she wanted to do on her 50th birthday. More power to them. Okay. More power. Let me see. Hold on. I should be fine. Hold on. Let me see. I should be fine. I only have one mic on. Let me make sure now. Hold on. Because y'all know I be doing stuff. Pause for a minute. Let me make sure my audio is correct. Oh, wait. No, that's the wrong one. Hold on. Let me see if this audio is correct. Audio. Hello. It says it's up there. Well, I don't know why y'all can't hear me. You said it sound clear now? Okay. Shout out to Facebook. Thank you so much, Facebook. You are bringing it tonight. Love your look. Thank you, Claudette. Michelle, did he fold your legs up like a chicken girl? Child, but it was just me and him though. He didn't like toss me over to the next dude. He didn't twirl me around, and there was, Joe Blow over there. That didn't happen. But that's okay. Okay. You love my top. Thank you. It's a dress, honey. It's a dress. I show it to you on the after show. You said what's on her bucket? Her next year bucket. Child, that was 8 years ago. I'm like, why is she telling it now? She is 58. She is 58. We got 2 more years to find out what her next adventure gonna be for her benchmark. I know somebody said, what's she gonna do when she's 60, child? I don't know. Whew, maybe 2 women. I don't know. But anywho, you say yum. Michelle, Peter is dating, but want to keep it to himself. Why? Everybody know Peter dated. Peter is single. What makes you think he don't? What makes you think that he is not dating? Peter is single. Hold on. I had to blow my nose. Hold on. Can't be in here blowing my nose in front of y'all. Okay, now you said to each his own. Okay. Anyway, he said, who cares? Moving on. I just wanted to talk about some different stuff. Okay. I want to talk about some different stuff. Anywho, y'all hear this Michelle is good. Is good. Be on pay. Okay, I'm gonna be on Patreon tonight. Okay. Anywho, what's the next one? Who we had next? Oh. Y'all know Thandie Newton. Thandie Newton uh apologizes to y'all black women, to y'all dark-skinned black women. You know, I don't know if she's biracial or not. I don't know anything about Thandie Newton, but apparently, you know, according to Sandra Rose, I was over there perusing Sandra Rose, and here's what Sandra Rose said. Sandra's so funny. I love Sandra Rose, so y'all go read Sandra Rose, okay? Every day, y'all should go visit Sandra Rose. But visit straight from the A first when I go back. You know, I had to take me a year off of work, but I'll be back before the year up. It says, Thandie Newton apologizes to black women. She said, I'm sorry for taking your men. Y'all remember Thandie Newton? She's an actress in Hollywood. She played in a whole bunch of different stuff. You know, I can't remember what it was, but she's been in a whole bunch of movies. Y'all put the movies that Thandie Newton has been in the chat, okay? She said that, you know, she broke down in tears recently while discussing the privilege and advantages she has over darker skinned actresses. She said, I wanted so desperately to apologize every day to darker skinned actresses to say, I'm sorry that I was the one who was chosen. She said her internalized prejudice convinced her that she could play a dark-skinned woman on the big screen. I just thank God that my light skin didn't stop that from happening. I'm so, you know, that it didn't cause more pain, she said while choking back tears. She added, my mama looks like you. And it's been very painful to have women that look like my mom feel like I'm not representing them, that I'm taking from them, taking from their men, taking their word, taking their truth. We matter. I was worried about my light-skinnedness because my light-skinnedness has been more problematic than being black in my life, literally. She continued, I was black in England, I mean dark skin. So when I came to America and I would describe myself as dark skin, she said, you know, the Americans, you know, put her on a pedestal. Okay. She said, and suddenly I was someone that, you know, fuck you for being light skin. I got more prejudice from black people. I didn't understand. I literally didn't understand. And then, you know, she goes on and cries about, you know, whatever. Y'all want to see the interview? I don't even know. How long is it? Let me see how long it is. Okay, it's 2 minutes. We could look at a little bit of it. Oh, that's her mom, y'all. That's her mom. Okay. You said crocodile tears. Is she off her man? Oh, she wants to listen. She said it's her light skin, child. Hold on, let's see.
I've wanted so desperately to apologize every day to darker skinned actresses, to say I'm sorry that I'm the one chosen. My mama looks like you. It's been very painful to have women that look like my mum feel like I'm not representing them.
Her mom is beautiful. Her mom is beautiful. I'm trying to figure out where this come from. Did we ask her for an apology? Where is this? What happened? What? Hold on.
I'm taking from them, taking their men, taking their work,
taking their men.
Their truth. I didn't mean to.
Wait a minute. She take all the dark skinned women's men. She's apologizing for taking y'all men now. Hold on.
You know, but I do think that any women of color who, whether they're pale or whatever, who've managed to help other actors, you know, get into this business.
It's the sad music for me. It is the sad music for me. I mean, how you sitting up here as a strong black woman who happens to be light skinned or perhaps biracial and say, I'm so sorry for all that I have done. I be taking y'all men, I be taking y'all roles. I didn't give them back though, but I'm sorry.
You know, we matter. I was worried about my light skinnedness because my light skinnedness has been more problematic than being black, is being light.
Light skinned is a problem. This is getting crazy. I'm confused. Okay, let's hear more.
Skinned has been way more problematic than being black in my life. Literally, I was black in England. I mean, dark skinned. So then I went to America and I was dark skinned. I thought I was dark skinned and I would describe myself as dark skinned. It's like, you're light skinned. And suddenly I was someone that, you know, you for being light skinned. I got more prejudice from black people.
I don't understand, but should we listen to more? You said no shade. She could have kept that. Her character slept with her mama man and beloved. Oh,
I didn't understand. I literally didn't understand. I thought, you're my
yes.
breath.
Why did she put the
happening?
post over black?
So interestingly, I now realize that my like internalized prejudice was stopping me from feeling like I could play this role, when it's precisely that prejudice that I've received. It doesn't matter that it's from African American women more than anyone else. It doesn't matter.
So basically, she's saying that African American women are prejudiced towards her because of her light skin. That we, as darker skinned black women, are offended by her for taking our men, for taking our parts, our roles. We don't like her, and she's explaining that to us. But I didn't know we felt this way.
I received prejudice. Anyone who's received oppression and prejudice feels this character, right? So it's actually, I love the fact that I overcame that. And it was these guys going, you're the one. You're the one.
All I'm saying is before you park on someone's property, you have to ask.
What was
I
that?
just thank God that my light skin didn't stop that from happening.
Is this for real? Wait, is this for real?
More pain. You know, sorry, I hadn't actually made that connection before for me as a woman, that one of the reasons why it's so painful to be dismissed, to be distrusted by African American women, darker skinned than me, and they look like my mum, and I love her more than anything.
I guess I should feel for her. I don't listen. I don't know. I mean, again, why did she have to put air quotes over black? Why did she have, like, if we are all one, why do we have to differentiate? Like, I don't sit around and be like, oh, the white skinned girls say this and the dark skinned girls say that. I don't understand. You saying move on? I shall not move on. Why is it people be in my chat always telling me to move on? We are having a conversation. I want to know. I want to know. Okay. You said Thandie, go sit down somewhere. Okay. She could go to the corner with Tisha. Oh, child. Where is Tisha anyway? Has Tisha come out of hiding since she say she made the police report? We haven't seen her in a while. She's either drunk or about to I cannot with y'all. Anywho, but yeah, it's an interesting dynamic. I understand there are some light skinned people who feel the ways, but you need to understand that a lot of light skinned people are speaking from a position of privilege. Just like there are white people who say, because I don't have blue eyes, I feel this way. But you're still white and you still walk in a room and you still have that privilege. As a lighter skinned woman, you have that privilege. So you sitting here crying and saying, I took this and I took that and I took their men and I took their parts. Cry me a river because you did those things knowing that you had that privilege. Anyway, we didn't need that apology. We really didn't need it. I mean, if she wanted to apologize to somebody individually, she could, but she does not need to apologize to the blacks, as Claudia Jordan would say. She did not have to apologize to the blacks as a collective. Anyway, I'm digressing, but I always speak because I am unambiguously black. Okay. And so there are some people who can walk that line. They could choose to be white today. They could choose to be mixed today. They could choose to be biracial today. They could choose to be black today. It's like, y'all can choose. I can't choose. So I just don't feel, that when people who have the choice to walk in privilege come back over to the black side. Oh, I'm dropping everything. Come back over to the black side offended that it just doesn't move me. Anyway, I'm digressing. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about these topics, child. I just threw some stuff together. I talked about our former Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms getting a position on CNN now. honey, she is going to be over on CNN as a correspondent. We're gonna be seeing a lot more of Keisha Lance Bottoms on television. I talked about who did I talk about? AJ Johnson, who is 58, but she was recently on Lip Service talking about what she did for her 50th birthday. And I also talked about who else did I talk about, Lord? Oh, Kierra Sheard. Kierra Sheard and her rules of her marriage. She said she would not allow her girlfriends to stay over her house. And she responded to the backlash and said, you know, it's okay to have healthy boundaries. And on that note, I would love to hear what you guys have to say. I'm gonna put this link in here. I'm gonna put this link in here because I got a date with Patreon tonight. Um you said you want Donna Brazil back. Yes, Michelle giving libertarian, librarian. No, I can't read. I be reading too fast. I be like libertarian. What? I don't know what that is. Can you someone explain? I am not libertarian. I am Democrat. Anywho, something's wrong with her friends and her husband. Okay, I am good and melanated. Okay, I think people be mad at us for being melanated. I don't understand. And then they think that we mad because they don't have melanation. I just don't get it. I mean, I'm not mad. I love all the people. I love all the blacks and the Mexicans. I am never gonna let Claudia Jordan live the things that she says down. I'm sorry. When she was on that airplane the other day, y'all need to go watch that video, by the way. When she was on the airplane the other day, she said that they're stopping all the blacks and the Mexicans. It's like, what is she trying to do? She's trying to start a race war. I don't understand what is going on with her. But anyway, I'm digressing. Yes, child, the blacks. What? Are you black? If you black, do you ever say the blacks? I have never heard it. A black person say the blacks. Anyway, thank y'all. Thank y'all. Yes, the blacks, honey. Let me see. Y'all don't have to be on camera if y'all don't want to be. I take y'all and listen to what y'all have to say. Let me see what CC doing in here. CC, how you doing?
Hey, Michelle. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm on.
First, honey.
Oh, good. Okay, I wanted to talk about Thandiwe Newton.
Okay.
I live in New York. She lived in Brooklyn, I guess like maybe 2010, 2011.
Uh-huh.
And nobody was checking for her. Nobody was checking for her. She was walking around with an Asian nanny, and nobody was looking for her. Nobody was talking for her. We actually even went to like a Chinese restaurant that Biggie Smalls used to hang out with. She was there too. She was in a little corner with her kids. Nobody was looking for her. Her husband's white. I do not know why she even created that whole speech. It makes no sense. Like,
well, it's Black
nobody was
History
checking for
Month.
you. But it wasn't it wasn't respectful. I mean, come on.
I mean, did she have a movie coming out? Like, what was the point?
I have no idea because I was like taking our men. I said, girl, no man was talking to you when I saw you over there. Nobody was talking to you. I was just in shock. I was like, really, Thandie? So,
Okay.
I mean, she's not a bad actress, but that whole speech with the music in the background, that was a lot.
Yeah, it was.
It was a lot.
Well,
So,
what about Kierra and would you if you were married? I don't know if you're married or single. Are you married?
I'm single.
Okay.
I'm
But if
single.
you were married, would you allow your
Uh-huh.
girlfriends to stay over, spend the night?
Family, yes. Girlfriends, no. Because what I did with my male friends, I had a lot of male friends in college, and most of them got married young.
Mm.
So I kind of respected their marriage and did not hang out with them. And these are the guys that I used to hang out with, do everything with. And I just like kind of separated myself because I don't want their wife to think that something's going on or whatever. So
Yeah.
I don't feel comfortable in that kind of space.
Right.
So
I
for
get
me personally, I wouldn't. That's her boundaries, that's her rules.
It's
But
her house, her man,
it's
her
our
rules,
house, her
her
man.
marriage.
But I think it's kind of sus that she's saying that out loud. That's something that, she could have just kindly said, I keep my marriage private.
Yeah.
Because when she's saying that, she's kind of like opening the door.
Yeah.
Like she's trying to
Well,
keep him from not cheating. But people want to cheat. They're going to cheat regardless if you send them to the hotel.
that's
So,
true. That's
yeah.
true. Well, I appreciate you, CC. Where you calling from?
Thank you. I'm calling from Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, okay, welcome.
And I watch you
welcome.
all the time.
I love
And
to
I'm
see
glad
some
I'm
new
offered.
faces. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Next time be on camera. My hair's not done right now.
Oh, that's all good. Thank you so much.
All right. And you look cute.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, good night.
Bye.
Hold on. You said apology not accepted. Excuse me. Why? Why would you accept her apology? Craft geek.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey.
How
your
are
hair cut off.
you?
Good. How you doing?
I'm 6 feet tall, love. Let me duck down a little bit for you. I'm in here
pretty.
cooking and making some little stuff. But as a light-skinned woman, I was very upset and ashamed by that statement because my light-skinnedness comes from, I'm a 4th-generation free slave woman. You feel me? I come from sharecroppers from Mississippi. Even though, and I'm in California right now because my parents moved here and everything. But the light skin that we have, you ever read that book, Red Badge of Courage? It's an old book, but it's like, you know, it's almost like it's a wound being light-skinned because it reminds me that my status was violated. And then at the end of the day, I went to predominantly white schools, elementary, all the way through high school.
Well, I think there's a
I'm still a nigga at the end of the day. They still gonna treat me no different. I've never really understood light skin privilege. Me and my brothers are all from, I got brothers that my brother Dana might be your color or a shade darker. And my brother Michael, he's this color. So we go, and my dad is a dark-skinned man and my mom is light-skinned. But at the end of the day, we still Black people. At the end of the day,
exactly.
I'm nothing more but a fetish for a white
Therein lies
man.
the problem too with the conversation because it's so layered. Because there's a difference between light skin and biracial, and you know what I mean. So you know, if you have 2 Black parents and all of that, and you Black and you you just a member of the shades of everybody. But you know how everybody says everybody has a bit of Caucasian in their families. You know, I got people in my family with light eyes and freckles and this, that, and the third. So you know, it's an interesting dynamic. But I never had a problem. I never saw anybody better or worse than me because of my dark skin. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I never felt anyways. You know what
like
I'm saying?
if anything, we had to be with each other because there was only 12 of us on campus. So we had to stick together, and they kept us separated in different classrooms. So we had to look at each other because, you know, if we didn't look out for each other, we was going to end up being messed over, you know. And it was mostly the teachers on campus that we had to battle with more so than the kids. The kids just followed behind the teachers that didn't think we deserved to be in a GATE program, or we had, you know, when we're smarter than most of these white kids sitting in this classroom. So
at the end of the day, you still
my
Black
thing was, you're not even one, you know, you're not from over here. And if you to say that Black women was giving you the most hate, I've never seen you with a top-notch man. I've never seen you with none of the cream of the crop of ours. Never. And I don't see anything cute about anything outside of Black men. I'm going to be as respectful as I can. Them pink toes ain't cute at all. So I haven't seen her with no Black man that's a notcher. None. They not even checking for her. She built like me, basically. You skinny. You got little titties. You working with a B cup and you got a little ass, ma. You wear a size 4 just like me, probably.
Wait, what?
So sit it down. You're a white man's fetish. That's all that's going on with you, and you play into that shit. That's why you with them. I'm gonna get off the phone.
So where do you think this apology is coming from?
Retardation, attention. Nobody's paying attention to her.
I mean, she was shedding tears, so I just felt some kind of ways. Like, why is she crying?
You should have if you wanted to give an apology out, you should have gave an apology when you caught yourself playing Nina Simone.
I never heard of Thandie Newton being problematic. So I don't know, you know, something came out of her mouth in the past or whatever. But you know how I always flip it. You know how
maybe she had a breakthrough.
You hear people that have been problematic publicly, who have a platform, who have said certain thing about darker skinned people. You know what I'm saying? You know, so it's like, where is this apology coming from? That's all I want.
It's, there are some light-skinned women, because even in my social group growing up, I've had to cut different women loose from teenager on up to where we're at right now, because I do have, I did have associates that I thought were friends that were lighter skinned, that did think that they were the cream of the crop. And it's like, but you wearing lace fronts, you ain't got, your hair ain't growing. I'm not really seeing too.
You ain't got no edges. You got bad body.
I don't see what's going on with you. Like, it's so superficial. Like, I don't know. I just don't vibe with that, because at the end of the day, we all we got. And if me and you sitting in a room, I'm not fit to throw you. I done seen it, because I'm the type of person that'll sit back and look. I've been watching you for years, by the way, Michelle. I found you one day when the whole thing was going on, and you interviewed T.I. It was like the Houston's restaurant thing.
Oh yeah, when I went to Houston's, when I used to live across the street from Houston.
You wasn't even really messing with YouTube that much, just sporadically, but I've been watching you through that whole little shebang bang. I was like,
wow, you've been here for a while.
In Atlanta. Yeah, I've been watching you over here on the West Coast. You've been keeping me up to breast on what's going on in Atlanta. So I do want to give you your flowers on that. But I hate to see that. I hate to see us be against each other like that. And I think she don't really know our culture, and she don't know us that well, because like she said, when she blew my mind when she said in London she black. So I'm like, so you telling me if I go across the pond? Cut it out, boo-boo. Cut it out.
Well, we have a different type of history in America, so I don't know.
I don't know,
so
girl.
Crazy.
God bless
I appreciate
the
you
children.
calling tonight. Call back.
You have a lovely day.
First time calling in.
It is. You have a wonderful day, love.
I know. I'm saying, why is it? Why you never called before?
Because that got under my skin.
Okay.
I saw that video a couple of days ago, and it really got up under my skin. I almost wanted to call in a couple of times just to edge. What's his name? I done forgot the baby name. Your friend, the guy, just
Joshua.
Girl, Joshua's so damn silly. It's been a couple of times I don't want to call in just to edge him on, just throw some fuel on the fire and keep him going, because he do have jokes. But little camera shy, so I don't like to be out there too much. But it just really got up under my skin. I hate to see us being divided like this, especially Black women. We need each other. We need to support each other, and we must get beyond the superficialness of this colorism. Like colorist Claudia, bitch, you lonely. You talking out of bitterness. You've been wanting a ring. That's all it is, baby. Go to therapy, and maybe you can have a breakthrough, because you're not ugly. You know what I'm saying? But you got an ugly heart. So your aura is just blah. So I don't like that.
When people say problematic things in the past, I understand that people can grow and evolve and all of that. But if they've said those things and continue to ignore that they said them, or say, to continue to make excuses about saying them, then to me, it's like, well, you meant what you said.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You probably feel that same way today.
So I just wanted to be, I just want to put out some love out there. All light-skinned women ain't superficial. All light-skinned women I know we don't speak in absolutes here in ATL world, but that really just burnt me up. And I just was like, the thing she said was so foul. And I would never want one of my nieces to ever come across her. I would never want a young Black girl to ever come across her. I would never want her to be able to touch their minds, because she is so full of self-poison. She needs to get in touch with God and find out who she is, and get in touch with herself as the creation that she is, Michelle. I'm going to get emotional, because I don't.
No, don't get emotional. We're going to keep it light.
We're going to keep it light and keep it breezy. You're beautiful. I love you, Michelle. I enjoy your content on the website and on YouTube.
I appreciate
you. Have a fabulous day, love.
And you do the same. I appreciate you calling in.
Bye, babe.
Bye. Thank you, Kendra. Kendra says, stop claiming biracial women as Black. It is leading to our erasure. Ooh, that's deep. That is deep. We claim everybody is Black, and we let everybody in the club. This don't even need to be a conversation. You got roles, they picked you. What that mean? Okay, caller softened up. I love it here. Hey, QB. Don't cry. Please don't cry. We trying to keep it light. I'm going to change the subject. We had 2 more subjects on the thing. Hey, Tiggy, what's up?
Hey, Michelle.
Long time no. Ooh, what happened? Where you go? Where you go? What happened? Lord, Tiggy left. Tiggy, come back. Lord, okay, Tiggy, if you come back, I missed you. I remember you from a long time ago. Killjoy. Oh, slap mine. I know. I just know you got something to say that just
No,
gonna just kill the vibe.
no.
Go
You
ahead.
know I'm a critical thinker, but I'm gonna start with Kierra Sheard.
Okay.
Just like I said in the chat, I think she know her friends ain't shit, and she know her husband ain't shit, so they can't spend the night.
Ooh.
And that's it. Now with AJ, I've seen a couple comments talking about ain't that a train? Ain't that a train? No,
What
it's not
happened?
ain't that a train? Like like the two
Oh
men.
yeah, that's what it
But
sound
my
like. They
no.
flipped them over.
No. But
Flipped them over this way.
we got to stop the double standard. She got what she wanted. She knew what she wanted on her birthday. She wanted these two men. She was in control. She
Ooh.
had one of them doing this, one of them doing that. She got what she wanted.
Well, she
You
spoke on
know,
it on lip service, so she
and then,
wanted people to know.
she
Not a
kicked them
secret.
out.
Kept
She
that
kicked
secret
them
for
out.
8 years though.
Yeah, she kicked them. But she probably never want to talk about it. Angela probably asked her about it.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? She brought it up.
Yeah.
Now with Thandie, my thing is, I do think that she is wrong for talking about it the way she talked about it, but
Uh-huh.
there's a bigger issue here. It's not a light skin thing; it's a Hollywood thing. And the problem, the root of the issue is Hollywood looks for lighter skin or ambiguous women and men because they can play roles. And I'm not taking up for her, but I'm thinking that she's having an epiphany, made some type of breakthrough about like,
But
I took advantage of my privilege. I
but
took
wait a
advantage.
minute. When you say they can play roles, I
No, no,
understand.
no. I mean like that because like a white person can only be white, and they got
Okay.
Hollywood is crafted around white people. A black dark skinned person can only be black. Light skin like ambiguous people can fit all these different type of roles, and less talented lighter women are taking roles from more talented dark skinned women. No
Ooh.
matter how you flip it, it's the truth. And
Okay.
and I read an article that Zendaya had put out where she tells her agents to go above and beyond, not to book her for roles that are for dark skinned women, so that these dark skinned younger women have roles to play in. And I do think that's a bigger issue. Hollywood is the issue, and I think that Hollywood has dark skin, brown skin, and light skin black women all going against each other. That's what it seems like, and it's like it shouldn't be like that. And that's just what I mean. That's just my perception of it. And who knows? She probably is putting on for it. But what I disagree with her with is when she a couple of years ago when she actually took the role when she had that backlash
Hmm.
about being casted as Nina Simone, and she
But
had to
somebody
wear.
said she didn't actually play it.
Nah, she did play it, and she
Oh.
was in blackface. She was in
What?
blackface, and
Wait, what?
yeah, and it's the truth. And had that movie would have gotten critically acclaimed with Oscars and stuff, I don't feel
She
like
was
she
in
would.
blackface. You mean she had on darker makeup?
Look it up. Thandie Newton, Nina Simone.
Okay.
Had that movie would have won an Oscar, she wouldn't be apologizing right now. I
Oh, she was in blackface. Hold on.
or what is that? Is that her? Is that not her? Is that not?
Wait,
Whatever.
that's well, this is it says Zoe
Oh
Saldana.
shit, same person.
It's not the same. It's not.
Shit, well they get confused all the time. Shit.
She was in blackface. That wasn't Thandie
Yeah,
though.
but
But the,
but but okay. Despite that, because they get confused all the time. Google them. I think one of the mamas got the other one confused with the other one, but that's problematic too.
yeah.
And that is true. That's a dark skinned woman role, no matter how you slice it. And when you get in these roles and you in Hollywood and these checks looking right, you
Uh-huh.
just taking roles, whether you less talented or not. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's a Hollywood issue, just like when that year when it was like Oscars so white.
Hmm.
We can't blame the Oscars for not being able to find movies that black people played in throughout the year. That's a Hollywood issue. If more black movies get made with great acting, we will have better movies to be nominated.
Okay. I mean, I hear you.
You
I
know,
hear
that's
you.
just my perspective.
So, what would have been the better way for her to handle this? Like, was this public apology warranted? Like, I'm just
I think
confused.
okay.
She said she didn't took the rose and the
let,
men.
let me tell you. I think she I think it would have been well received had she would have been sitting at a round table like they do with Vanity Fair with other black women like Kerry Washington and Viola Davis and
Mhm.
maybe somebody else for them to be able to give her add their perspective on what she was saying.
Mhm.
But for her to just say all of this with no objection or any question about it, I
Mhm.
think that it was wrong because the more she talked, the more she sounded silly.
I
But
can
but
agree.
like I said, I do think that it is it's more of a Hollywood thing, and that is the truth. It is. I don't care how many people want to deny it and say whatever. There are less talented, lighter, fair-skinned women taking roles that should be played by darker women. And on top of that, there's not many dark-skinned roles being written anyway.
Okay.
But it's changing though. It's changing. We starting to see a lot of dark-skinned women in the front.
We are. Well, thank you so much for your call, Killjoy.
I will see you on Patreon. You know, spider webs over there, lights and turned out when you
Listen,
paid the bill.
listen. Keep the family business in the family now. Don't be coming out here saying it in public. I'll be over there in a minute for y'all to fuss at me.
All right, got you.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, Jesus, the pressure. It's the pressure. Hold on, Tiggy back. Hey, Tiggy. Tiggy, I can't hear you. Can y'all hear me? Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. I can't hear nobody. Tiggy.
I'm sorry.
I can hear you
Hi, can you
now.
hear me?
Hey, Tiggy.
Hey, oh my God, I don't know what happened last time.
I was
I'm
like,
sorry.
no, she not gonna click off again.
How are you?
I'm
You look
good. How you doing?
beautiful. I'm doing good.
Good to see you.
Good to
Welcome
see
back.
you too. Yeah, so I just wanted to run down the topics today. First of all, you forgot to mention Nene's gonna be on the reel this
Oh
week
yeah,
on
I forgot to mention, but
Tuesday.
listen, she put it on her Instagram to her billions of people. So I
Okay.
figured y'all already knew that. She'll be on
So,
the real, and I'll be tuning in to see what she's talking about.
so just to let the squad know, tune
Okay.
in. Um, but okay, let's start with Zoe Saldana. Okay, first of all, we didn't ask for that apology.
You
I
mean
just I just
uh
felt,
you
huh?
mean that y'all keep confusing the lady. That is Thandie Newton.
Oh, Kandi knew. I'm sorry, because y'all were talking about Zoe
They said it's the
Saldana and
same
the
person.
blackface, and I got them confused. You know what? Zoe Saldana got her mama got her confused with Thandie. That's so
Oops.
crazy because she said it on I think it was on the some late night show. But
It's over.
anyway, we didn't ask Thandie for that, and I think that her apology was disingenuous. I did not I didn't see the point of it all. I don't know if she was on something, but I mean, first of all, she's lying. There is definitely colorism in the UK. I got family in the UK. I've been to the UK a few times. There's definitely colorism in the UK, and I even read on Twitter that whatever she said about being considered dark skin in the UK is a damn lie. Okay, so
Mhm.
let's start there.
Ooh.
And yeah, I just I just thought it was disingenuous. It was unnecessary. I don't know what's going on with these celebrities trying to do things, say things for a viral moment. First Tisha Smollett, now Thandie Newton. I mean, come on. What was AJ Johnson? Ma'am, we didn't need to know. That was TMI. We didn't need to know that. But,
AJ wanted to let y'all know, honey, what she was working with.
no, we good. We didn't need to know that. Thank you, but no, thank you. Who was the next person? Was it
Oh, child.
Kierra Sheard?
Yes. The
Um,
rules, the marital rules.
that's cool. I respect people's marital rules for their household, but she could have, as a woman of God, I just felt like that's something sacred that she should have kept to herself. She didn't have to put it out there like that.
Mhm.
And I was reading somewhere, I think it was on Twitter or somebody was just like, she's married to a man of God and they consider their husbands the leaders. So where's the leadership if you can't trust that your man that you can leave, you can have your girlfriend spend the night and trust that your man is not going to try to, fool around with her. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So yeah, so I just really think that was, she could have kept that to herself. That really, and it really came out wrong. Even if, I understand her boundaries. That's why I was married before, so I understand that. But yeah, we didn't need
everybody had their thing, and we can't sit there and judge. It's her thing, it's her marriage, it's her rules, and there's that. I mean, just the fact that she spoke about it publicly, now everybody's putting in their 2 cents. But
exactly, and that's the thing. A marriage is sacred. A marriage is sacred. Certain things that you don't really need to discuss with the public, with even friends.
Right.
So she really didn't have to tell us that. But just like somebody said earlier, it's like, now that she's putting that out there, she opening the door. Now women's gonna be like, oh, okay. So she like, okay. Mm-hmm. So yeah. What was the other? Who else do we
that was it, and the mayor and Keisha Lance Bottoms is
gonna okay. Yeah, shout out to
commentator on
Keisha Lance Bottoms. Yeah, I'm really proud of her. That's that's great news. But that's all I need to say. But
I appreciate you, Tiggy. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yes, thank you for accepting I've been here. I've been in the comments, but
okay.
I just haven't called in a while.
I be missing some of y'all. I'm like, where these people be going? They be leaving me.
And then sometimes your lives be so late.
I know, I'm a late bird. I know. I listen. I keep trying to do better, but it just ended up being 11 o'clock by the time I sit my ass down in the office.
I blame Carl. It's Carl's fault.
Yeah, it's Carl's fault. And he's not even here today, and he getting blamed. Okay.
Exactly. All right. Thank you for accepting my call, Michelle.
Thank you, Tiggy.
All right. Take care.
All right. Bye-bye. Hold on, y'all. Who's in the back? Who is the Seas of Serenity? Oh, hold on. Seas of Serenity. Hello.
Hi, Michelle. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you for bringing me up. This is my first time dialing into live
welcome.
To talk.
I love your name.
Well, thank you. That's my business name. So.
Okay.
I appreciate you. So I have to comment on Thandie because I am just about to blow a gasket because I need for everybody to understand this was not an apology and we need to stop calling it that.
Ooh.
I don't care that she used that word. This was a read on Black American dark-skinned women for her to get on here.
Especially when she said, I'm sorry for taking your men. I'm like, wait a minute.
Like, first of all, ma'am, you married to a white dude and you ain't never thought about Black men. But as you say, I digress. But the bigger read was her sitting up here with these fake tears talking about, I'm sorry, I must apologize to you. And I didn't mean to take your roles and take your men, but I've lived in the UK where I was a darky, and then I come to America, and now the Black women, I experience more racism from Black women.
So she's apologizing, but she's reading at the same time.
Correct.
Saying she's being bullied.
Yes, she got on Al Gore's Beyonce's internet in 2022 in the year of our Lord during Black History Month, nonetheless, to sit her biracial behind up there and critique Black women and call us racist. Make it make sense. That is not an apology, and we should not refer to it as one. And I'm sorry, I just had to let that out because this is some bull. Do you hear me?
Okay. I hear you. I'm right there with you. I was trying to bite my tongue because you know how I conflate all the issues, honey. I pull everybody apart. I'm just like, I'm gonna let them say it for me.
Okay, but listen. Speaking of conflating issues, I have to address one other thing that is related but not related. We as Black Americans, we don't like to do this, but we need to get in the habit of standing up for our own, because other Black people across the diaspora in other countries come to America like this British woman. There's a very real anti-Black American sentiment that happens among those who immigrate to this country. And they get on the internet and they take the roles from people like Viola Davis and Kerry Washington, And they come up, Cynthia Erivo is a classic example. She's expressed anti-Black sentiment for years, and we just accept her, and she comes over here, she plays the role as Harriet, she plays, what's respect, Aretha Frank. Like, how is it that we don't have any Black American women that can play the roles of the women who came before us? That don't make no sense either. And we need to realize that there is a mission that America has. Hollywood is run for and by the people who have oppressed our people for over the last 400 years. And what they want to do is erase our struggle by erasing us. And
erase
I'm telling
the Black woman, you will erase the Black race.
Exactly. So I know that's a separate topic, but it's related. And that's what causes this trick to get on the internet during Black History Month, which she has no respect for, low-key criticizing Black women, talking about we being racist to her. Goodbye. That's it. Okay. I got nothing.
You just said a word tonight, huh?
Sis, like it was burning inside of me. Like I was like, I hope she calls me up because I have to say this.
I hear you. I'm right there with you. Well, I appreciate you so much, Seas of Serenity.
Thank you. And
Thank
you
you so
continue
much.
to be well and blessed. Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you, you too.
Oh, can I say one more thing?
Yes, go right ahead.
Last thing is, so you know how you refer to Tasha K as Lil Boosie?
Boozy.
Boozy, sorry.
I gotta get it right. It's got a Z in it now. I'm not calling her a rapper.
Okay, but let me just say, I saw a picture of the rapper the other day, and I was like, this is why Michelle calls her a little boozy.
I don't do that.
I know. You don't have to admit it. You don't have to admit
that's where it was, but then I said, I'm not going to call that Black woman no man. I'm calling her booze for boozy with a Z. Okay. Then she went and dressed up like him, and she gave me everything I need.
Exactly.
Like, I got pictures for days.
Ammo.
I have pictures for days. Yes, I am innocent.
I just had to say that. Thank you so much. You take care. Continue doing what you're doing.
Thank you, Caesar Serenity. I appreciate you.
Bye-bye.
All right. Good night. Whew. Michelle. What's up? You calling to curse me out? I saw you in the chat saying something. Saying.
Okay, so
I'm ready. Check. Put my boxing gloves on.
No. Okay, so my opinion may not be as favorable. I would consider myself someone that has darker skin, but I don't think that the tone of my Blackness impacts what I do for a living, how many degrees I have, where I live, the opportunities that have come by me. I just don't see that. I don't see how the quality of my Blackness impacts those things. So I personally try not to play into the whole colorism thing. That's just like another excuse. Well, I didn't get the job because I was too dark, or they don't like me because my skin's too dark. So I just try not to play into that, you know?
Yeah, I can see that. But I don't think, from where I am in entertainment, okay, I just like to call it out when I see it. I don't like to hear men, denigrate darker skinned women, their hair, their wigs or whatever, when there are lighter skinned women wearing wigs and weaves as well. I don't like to see lighter skinned women denigrate, the xenophobia, the big talking about big noses and dark skin. I just don't like to see that. Now, as far as somebody taking opportunities away, I've never had that experience that I know of, because I make my own opportunities. But I do know that there's an issue out there where it's still from a position of privilege, period. Just like there are Caucasians that'll get the job over Black people because they're Caucasian. And so, that's just the hierarchy of, the United States of America. That's colorism in general.
Yeah, I guess if you're in the entertainment world, it's more of a thing. But if you're in like a corporate situation where you're doing your, I'm not going to say what I do, but
right.
Then it may be a little bit different. Right. I don't know if she's trying to promote a book or if she's trying to sell something. But to me, that was just completely inappropriate. If she had like a PR person, I'm not sure who let her get on there and start saying all that stuff. But yeah, totally inappropriate, I think.
It was just interesting, and I just thought it would be a good, conversation spark, as far as, her sitting here crying and apologizing. And the fact of, I can understand if she's saying, okay, I have this epiphany in the entertainment industry. I've had privilege and I'm speaking from that position, and I've taken jobs that, rightfully I wasn't as talented as someone darker skinned, and I got it and I know that. So if she knows that and she's putting it out there to, perhaps create change, that's one thing. Then to sit there and go, I'm apologizing for taking your men for this and the third. It is kind of like a backhanded apology.
Yeah.
Like, what men did you take? Like,
Right.
be specific. Are you apologizing to a person? Are you just saying that all black men want you and they don't want us dark-skinned people?
Right.
So that's all I'm saying. I just like to, create controversy and conversation.
Well, thank you for taking my call.
And thank you for calling. I appreciate you.
All righty. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye. Hold on. BG's in the building. Hey, BG.
What's up, Michelle?
What's up?
Nothing. Oh my God, I can't believe I got on.
How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. What about yourself?
I'm wonderful. Just
trying
to make it.
I know, ain't we all? Okay, so let's comment on Thandie first, because I really don't care about her.
Ooh,
but
okay.
The main thing is what young lady just said, and not her, not the one that just talked, but Slap My and Serenity said, this is definitely an industry thing. And I'm not going to repeat what they said, but it's an industry thing. We know colorists exist. We know systematic racism exists. And for the lady to say that it doesn't exist in the corporate world, yes, it does. Absolutely. It's on a bigger level. It's white people getting jobs over black people in positions. So it does exist. I mean, if she hasn't seen it, but I've seen several people, including myself, that have experienced other people getting positions over them just because of the color of their skin, lighter complexion, whatever you have it. But as far as her, she just shouldn't have. If she wanted to bring up the issue, she should have focused on the industry instead of talking about black people. She should have put it all the blame where it needs to be pointed at, and that's the industry.
Right.
And then maybe we would have, accepted whatever she was talking about a little bit better. But because she's going to, throw black women on the bus, talking about they picked on, who hasn't been picked on? Everybody's been bullied and picked on. Put your big girl panties on, suck it up. If somebody's picking at you, fuss them out, do whatever you got to do, but don't say, oh my God, they picked on me and that's why I'm, this way or whatever. Nobody cares. Just, shut up and go on about your life. What's the last movie we seen you in anyway? Whatever.
Well, I feel like everybody, has the right to say what they say, and we have the right to respond to it. And I just don't feel that was an apology. That's why I
it
thought
wasn't
that
genuine.
Yeah.
You're right. Wasn't genuine at all.
Yeah.
And so, what was the other? Sheard, what she do in her own house is her own business. I wouldn't necessarily have an issue if it was a good friend of mine. I don't really have any good friends, by the way. Not any that I'm just gonna be like, you coming over my house.
Yeah.
But if I had a good friend and she needed to stay here for a reason, I'm fine with it. I'll tell you who wouldn't be fine with it, my husband. Because my husband likes his space. And so he likes to, walk around a certain way and like to be free. So he doesn't feel like he can be himself when other people are visiting. So he's the type of person where he likes to stay to himself. So he would have the issue, with somebody staying, especially for a prolonged period. If it's like a couple days, it is what it is. It's fine. But, if you're talking about staying a month, oh no, that's not going to be, that's not okay at all. I wouldn't, no. But to each his own. If that's how you feel, I'm telling you, I was looking at her husband. He looked like he got some wandering eyes, but you
Who
know, hey.
you gonna say he looked like he got some wandering eyes? What does that mean? He looked like. Why the man look like he got some wandering eyes now, BG? I need you to explain that one.
Michelle, he don't look like the type to be a player back in the day. Like he don't look like that type, do you?
I gotta pull him up
the
again.
picture of
Hold
him
on.
again. He looked like the player type. He do. I mean, he just do.
So the player types have a look.
Sometimes you can point them out. I'm sorry. Look, thank you, Kendra. He does, don't he?
Hold on, let me go see. Well, that picture, he do look a little sneaky. Hold on, let me. He a little sneaky link in that picture. He looking.
Look at that.
I can't tell. I don't know. What is it? In his eyes or something? I can't tell. He look fine to me. I don't see.
He look like he got that player. I don't know. He looked like it to me. But hey, I mean, and you know, but I was told a long time ago that if a woman always want to be around a man, like won't let him go nowhere, won't give him any space, then they insecure. I was always told that. Like you can't, you don't trust your man to go places by himself, so you hang out with him and tag along, or you know you don't trust him to be places, and so you make sure you're there at the same time. And I was told that because you don't trust him, you want to be there to keep an eye on him. Now, I mean, they
like you said, there are healthy boundaries.
Okay, well,
you know, and a lot of people, you know, people in the chat have said, you know, my mama told me that too. You know, like, yeah, you may love your best girlfriend and your man at the same time, but you can't look, everybody's human. Shit happens sometimes.
Oh yeah,
so to kind of like avoid it, why not just, you know, take the situation off the table. Like, no, they never gonna be in the house together. Now they could go out to the hotel or whatever, but they ain't gonna be in the house together. I
mean, hey, like I said, teach his own. But AJ Johnson, I mean, she could have kept that to herself. I'm like, Tiggy, she could have kept that to herself, because why are you doing it at 50 years old? That's something you do in your teens or when you 20, in your 20s. You don't do that when you 50. I mean, that's like one of, like somebody said, a bucket list. That's one of the things you check off your bucket list and say, I done it. And then you like, okay, I can never tell anybody about that.
That's what she did when she was 50. Now she's 58. She talking
yes,
about
and since she did it so late, she should have kept it to her daggone self. I'm talking about 19, 18, 19 winter. Good God. Y'all just like, oh, y'all be trying to dig up in somebody. I ain't talking about 16, 15. Jesus Christ. Good God. Yes, Michelle, go ahead.
I'm just saying, you know, she did it 8 years ago. It is not like she saved herself for
so
it.
were these some young guys?
Maybe she wasn't as, you know, sexually free, you know, before in her 40s and her 30s than she is in her 50s.
That don't make
Sometimes
no
it takes
sense.
a while. He even said it in this caption. The freedom you're after is not where the road is worn smooth by the masses. Realize your freedom just may live on the unpopular road you may be scared to walk. Stop blocking your elevation. Your happy could be waiting on the road you're not choosing. You know what's right for you. Take that step. Amen. So, you know, she's just like, listen, she took that
How
step.
she turned this into turning sex into something spiritual? What the hell is that? Listen, in your 50s, it seemed like you should be more on the, like she is, spiritual and godly path. So you shouldn't be thinking about no threesomes and trains and stuff like that. I mean, that's just, like I said, that's something you think about when you're younger years. I mean, free, you could be sexual free, you know. She could have done that.
Well, listen, she got a lot of stuff that's off the table that went on the table when she was younger. You know, as far as, you know, unplanned pregnancies, all of that. Like now, she in the 50s. She can do what she want to do. She can, you know.
But hold on now. Wait a minute. You
there is no age limit on freaky dickies and sneaky links. Okay.
First of all, I hope it was some younger men, because I couldn't see no 350-year-old people.
Why can't be 50-year-old men in the bedroom?
Well, she looks good, but I'm talking about what were these other 2
men that
guys?
look good too. Look at this.
I'm saying
y'all be getting on Josh for the
like?
ageism. BG, I hear some ageism in this commentary.
I'm just saying, but I'm saying those type of things is stuff that you typically do those in your younger years. You do it, get it out your system, and it's over with. You don't do that at 50 years old.
Sometimes you're held back in your younger years, and you don't get that freedom that to express yourself until you're older and wiser and have lived life enough to know that life is too short for you to hold back.
There are some things that you may not be able to do when you are in your 50s sexually. Like, I mean,
no.
You can.
Have you been there yet?
Well, you're right. She's in
Look,
good shape.
God
So
willing,
she's
God
in
will
good
look.
shape.
You
She's
know,
in good
there are
shape, so she
people
can
in the
bend and
old
flip
folks.
all
Listen,
kinds of
BG.
ways she want to flip.
BG, it's people in the old folks' home right now getting STDs because they be getting freaky sneaky in the old folks' home. So don't ever think that people don't still have sex till they leave this earth.
I'm not saying don't have sex. I'm saying a threesome in particular.
Well, I mean, they might want some threesomes in their 80s. You don't know. You don't know what's going on in people's bedrooms. You be real judgmental.
Okay, well, I stopped being judgmental. I said she should have just kept it to herself. And I'm not being rude. Jesus Christ. Bye. Have a good night.
You're not being rude. It's just a little ageist. That's all.
I didn't say that.
But listen, when you make it to 50, hopefully you'll still be able to get your groove on too.
I will. That's not going to be a problem. I know that's going to happen. I'm just saying the threesomes, that will not be something that I'll be doing in my 50s. And if she chooses to do it, to each his own. Have a good day and just fuss out Jody and make sure you smoke all the weed you can while you can.
All right. Okay. Well, I appreciate you so much, BG.
Bye.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
All right, y'all. I think I'm gonna take one more caller. Alex DeCoco.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you this evening?
Oh, wonderful. You look amazing.
Thank you. So do you, babes.
Thank you. Oh, chocolate.
Look,
Coco over there.
We had to bring the chocolate because Thandie, she's tweaking over there. Like we sitting over here worried about her. Like, girl, she talking about I'm sorry for taking y'all men. First of all, the fact that she said y'all men, you not black? That's what it ain't our men?
Yeah, she's not in the community. You know, she's not in the blacks. She's not a part of the blacks.
The blacks.
As Claudia Jordan and Donald Trump would say.
Oh my God.
So she's sorry for taking y'all black men.
I was like, girl, you could have kept that. That apology was so damn passive aggressive. Okay. I was just like, girl, that apology put me in the mind of your apology to Funky DINEVA. Okay. That was not no real apology. Okay. That was
I was
let me
genuine,
flex
Alex.
on y'all.
No. That apology came from my heart.
I believe it did. I believe
it did. It came from my heart.
I believe that. I really do. And okay, what was in your heart was also some accountability. Okay. And that's what Thandie was trying to give. Okay. And it's like, girl, clearly you pressed because nobody was thinking about her. Okay. Two, you know, colorism is a thing. Yes. But the way that she made it seem like, it's like, girl, we don't have no problem getting, I was about to cuss, getting dudes, getting men.
Getting
okay, like this is not what.
Okay.
They love them some chocolate. Can you hear me?
Look, the whites and the blacks love the chocolate.
You feel me? Everybody wants some of the chocolates. What is you talking about, girl?
Why are you thinking so many biracial babies running around? The whites and the blacks love the chocolate. Anyway, I'm digressing. Okay, go ahead.
I thought that was wow. But also, okay, I want to also talk about y'all former mayor, okay, Keisha Liens Bottoms. Here's the thing. I really be rooting for Black people and especially Black women. And I feel like I don't see CNN as a victory. I feel like as a Black woman, you was the mayor. They didn't hire you back then. And now, of course, now they want you because you was the mayor. You feel me?
Oh, you mean they didn't hire her back when she was in college, when she was at FAMU.
Well,
They didn't
either
hire her.
way, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like she would have been an asset even back then.
Okay.
But the fact that she feel like this is a victory, I'm like, girl, you should have made your own show. Bump CNN. I'm so tired of us investing in these networks that don't care nothing about our people when we can literally create with this. Your channel is a prime example of this, of the power of us, of what we create when we can create our own and we invest in our own. I'm so tired of us feeling like we lucky to get these jobs. Bump that job. Bump CNN. I'm sorry, but CNN ain't never did nothing for Black people.
All right, you're right. Well,
I'm just saying. You know, and I just felt like
I'm
want
right
her.
here with you. Listen, I'm right here with you. You know, they losing all their people. They just trying to gather some more. Why? Because DINEVA, they say he might be next. So who knows?
The Lord. I just felt like, girl, you was the mayor. That is you.
Well, listen, instead of just sitting at home twiddling her thumbs, now she gonna be a political commentator. It's not like she gonna be at work, every day, but every time, they talk about, the presidential race or the mayoral race or whatever, she could come on and just get her 2 cents. I'm not mad at her.
That's true. I mean, it's fine.
Yeah.
Fine. I'll let her have it. Okay.
At least she's not working at Walgreens. The people had her working at Walgreens. Talk about she was in Walgreens corporate or something. I'm like, why they lying on my mail?
People so disrespectful.
Okay.
People so disrespectful. But I also want to touch on AJ Johnson for a second because the last caller, I'm like, this 2022, y'all, we got to free ourselves. Like, and the fact that she was like, how's she gonna talk about sex and spirituality? Like, girl, don't you know that like making us feel disconnected from our own bodies and sexuality was a weapon used to control us? Like, sex has always been a portal to spirit and God, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just feel like it became something dirty and something disgusting because of man and the way that human beings be. But I feel like it was always something sacred, and I'm like, girl, let her do what she gonna do. Like, what is you? When's the last time you had an orgasm?
I said I'm a square, just like this box. I'm a square. But with it being sacred,
you see,
I ain't gonna be sacred with about 4 people in the bed with me, 6 legs. I'm 2 penises. I can't be sacred with all that. That's not what that ain't sacred to me. But I'm not judging.
So you believe it should be one person, a man and a woman.
Okay.
I just, I'm also
I watch it on the Pornhub though. I ain't gonna do it. I live vicariously through the videos. I ain't doing it though. I
know that's right. I know that's right, Michelle. But you just can't feel guilty afterwards. Like, this is honest, right? Like, our bodies are meant to receive pleasure. Otherwise, God wouldn't give us the sensations that we're able to feel. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to feel nothing. It would be like, like animals type, So I just feel like we should enjoy it. And I'm happy that AJ Johnson at 58 years old feels confident enough to be like, yeah, this is what I did. And she tried to make it a little PG for some of y'all newbies, but she know good and well she had both of them at the same time in multiple places. Can I say holes on YouTube? I don't know.
She said they went to breakfast together.
I'm sure. I ain't mad at her at all. I want that for us, especially Black women, because we are we've been socialized to not even be able to know what we want. You know what I'm saying? Not even be able to say, I like it like this, I like it like that. Like, we just been socialized to accept whatever they given. You know what I'm saying? And so
on the one hand, maybe. But then on the other hand, we've been so over sexualized with the Instagrams and the social media, and everybody take a picture of their butt job and their legs up in the air. And you know
That's
what I'm
the
saying?
thing.
So
Yeah,
it's always us that, is getting flued out, is dating out. It's like, where is anyway?
yeah. I think it's all about choice. It's all about choosing,
Somebody
and
said,
I
leave
don't
God out
believe
of this
in like
ratchetness.
what you say.
Somebody said, leave God out of this ratchetness.
First of all, y'all need to free yourself, okay? You need to free yourself because you don't know nothing about manifestation, okay?
Free
Like, don't let
yourself
me
and
out.
pray about it tomorrow. Okay. Free yourself and repent. Okay. Just repent.
Just
He without
repent.
sin cast the first stone. All y'all sinning. Y'all be having sex, out of wedlock, fornicating and everything else. So stop talking about what God said do and just be a good person. That's all I got to say.
I agree. I don't think we should, and I think God is in every one of us. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
And so, I feel like we all could go within to connect to the divine. Like that's me, and I respect what other people believe. Okay. What they talking about in the comments? Because the people in the comments be disrespectful sometimes.
Don't leave them alone, child. They know you pretty. They sliding up in your DMs right now. Child.
Yeah, you so irritating.
Well, I appreciate you, Alex.
I appreciate you, Michelle.
And you better call back more often. I'm headed over to Patreon. You on my Patreon?
I am. I am. I will be there.
We going over on Patreon. It's 12:15. I'll be over there by 12:30.
All right. I will see you soon.
All right. Thanks, Alex.
Thank you.
Good night. Hi, y'all. Some of y'all just getting in here. It's 1,200 people in here counting Facebook. I am headed over to the Pantheon, aka the Patreon, for the after show, the late night. It ain't even that late. It's 12:15. It'll be 12:30 by the time I get over there. And I know they got some things they got to get off their chest. People want to fuss at me. I think Mr. Motivation probably waiting at the door. I see you at the door. So y'all come on over. The link is in the description box. If you are not a Patreon and you would like to join the Patreon, it's patreon.com. iamATLien. You can actually download the thingamajigget, the app on your phone, type in iamATLien, and I should pop up. QB said it's 5:16 a.m. over there. Are you gonna stay up with me, QB? Or are you gonna watch the replay? Anywho, if you just get here, remember to like this video, please. And if you are not subscribed. Also, rewind, watch the replay, leave your comments down below on what you think about tonight's topics. I tried to switch it up a little bit, to bring some people in we don't normally talk about, and some topics. We was talking about sex and stuff, and we was talking about relationships, and we was talking about Thandie. I can't pronounce the girl name. I didn't call her Thandie, Tamara, Tammy. Y'all know who it is. The girl that y'all be getting confused with Zoe Santana, whoever. I haven't even had nothing to drink. But anyway, we talked about her and her apology. We talked about AJ Johnson and her threesome for her birthday. And we talked about Kierra Sheard and the situation that she has with her rules about sleeping over her house. So leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think. And I'll see y'all over on the Patreon. Hey, Barbara, you late, girl. You late. I'm about to go over to the Patreon. I'll see y'all in the next video. Good night.
Hey, Michelle, girl. Okay, you just won't let me be great. Who are you, Michelle? You get me every time, girl. You ain't gonna miss none of these. Shoot.
I love y'all. Atlanta is the best place in the world. Don't ever get it twisted. I am definitely straight from the A.
This is Tyler Perry, and if you want the truth, a lot of blogs don't tell the truth. StraightfromtheA.com. That's what you check out.
And you love us, don't you?
Good.